goodness. That's not the vegan one. Oh, that's not the vegan one. That is not the vegan one. Dude. Take your time, bro. Look at a different vehicle, idiot. You know what? I'm not going on there. Oh, people were well hidden all around this. Oh, let me shut up. The motherfucker's probably like, I got one. Pull them over, question them. It ain't gonna work, but anyway. Another, yeah, that's it right there. No, that's why I got to I should go there and get my beard taken care of. I've been doing it for so long. Bro, you're working at the right place, but put that food to work, man. Your whole front's a lot bigger than your back, so. Shame. Had me crawled up in the stomach. I don't talk about nobody. Not like that, at least. Man. Oh, damn. Yeah, 8 bucks in the stomach, man. Y'all know I tell jokes, man. E-bikes, yeah, this definitely California came up over here in the last 4 or 5 years, man, with all they foolishness, man. Come on, man. Thank you. You gotta wait. In California, you don't know what wait is, man. You read my lips, man. They said that's a good restaurant. I'm gonna see, but I ain't going right now. They even had to bring a little bit of San Francisco here, because those were not here until these idiots came. It's ugly. Take our trams and our trains and mess it up with y'all fake. Can't even do nothing right. Just slap stuff on it and think you done something. I have no respect for that. No respect whatsoever for you. None. Of course, you got a bunch of dumb Negroes in California. Not all, but quite a bit. Don't mean that we're going for the Willie Machuchi over here. Love my brothers and sisters. I don't desire, yet detest their ignorance. I think it's gonna be what's it to the? I think it's like a miles per hour. So is it? So it's gonna be yeah. Back is still sore and I ain't even finished it. California is not what it used to be. And even though a lot of individuals, I mean, people have been talking to me, and I always tell them, like I don't fact check nobody, but I always say, like, I would like to see a prosperous number, because it's well known millions of these so-called rich Satanists, no, listen up, these goofy individuals who don't know what Satan is, they don't know Scientology, and ex-Amish, whatever, I forget what these people are, have left there when Biden was in office and came to Arizona, came to Texas, they went to Jersey, they were invited to New York by the Jews over the I don't want to say Jews no more. Those who practice Talmudicism, based on the Shoah, were invited there. They're there. Some even converted. We're talking about very rich people. But they went there based on the agenda, which you would consider underground and some other things. I didn't really want to know the rest of it, because there are people in California who are very aware of a lot of things, and there are those who have been spilling the beans. And they went, and some people say because they wanted to bring the liberal. No, they're working hand in hand, actors and all that, to take your guns. And then they're also working in other symposiums. And if they're watching, they know exactly what I'm talking about. And there are a lot of people here who are aware, and y'all know them Pelicans don't say nothing over here. I don't care if they claim whatever. When they meet up, and the government will never know. I don't care if the people meet up and they fall in with a damn, what you call it. They want to be careful around them. As far as the brothers here, there are those who know, but damn it, the number ain't that much. You got the goofy, in Phoenix, you got the goofy more science keep. I don't. There's a bunch of sellouts. Then you have a lot of Masonic factions. I don't want to get into that. As far as the common folk, it's the younger ones who are more aware. And their parents fought for them not to get the jabs, took them out of school, brought them here. A lot of them, I am so grateful that there are younger brothers and sisters who know more than a lot of the older knuckleheads and these ex-prison gang, whatever, Fed-affiliated monkeys. But there's so much. And I don't like to get all involved in all that. I just ask questions. When people throw things at me, I'm like, man, what are you talking about? I always make sure I ain't got my phone on me. Ain't nobody with a boom mic reaching, whatever. Not that I care, but for their sake. There's a lot of things, man. But they came here under the guise, maybe they're part of that 300 million or whatever, I don't know. These people, surprisingly, liberal, didn't get the jibby jabbies. Well, pushing it on everybody else. I'm not going to get into the cousins of cousins and uncles and aunts and all that big circle. But, yeah, lane closure, I know. But, it is what it is. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to park, and then I'm going to read some stuff. Hopefully, it encourages and keeps me wanting to share stuff. Like I was saying, Pima Road, Pima Reservation, Now that went, I should have went there. See if I can find Cottrell. Anyway, I know where he lives at, but keep me encouraged to be able to tell the story as it should be told, and a few other things. Because I'm really at the point where I don't want to. It's not. Who's got more to gain from it? The goofy ass big government, the lizards, or whatever y'all want to call it, things, and the ones that sometimes are chasing y'all don't even know when you see things move or shadows. Oh yeah. It don't bother me. I talk to them. I let them know, like, chill out, make their ass disappear. But regardless of that, there's a lot of people here who are pragmatic in their disease, whatever you want to consider or call a disease. Me, I call it something different, but to each their own. And the funny thing is, you know who's the anomaly? The feds. I'm not talking about all. The anomaly are the things that are out of order. You are an anomaly. You understand that? Because you don't know. I am quasi to an anomaly, but certain things I just don't want to know. Because I've seen enough. And some will say that's crazy. No, it ain't. There's some things I just don't want to know. I've seen enough in that direction to know that it doesn't pertain to me, and I have no need or the knowledge of it. None whatsoever. It's enough to see somebody's eyes doing all that, and then enough to see what, other things. Maybe it's for y'all. But anomalies are the things that are out of order. If your sink is working right and the water's flowing, true. If you get a bulge or bubble based on heat that you didn't know where it's from, based on some apparatus, that would be considered an anomaly. It's out of order. So you individuals are dealing with some of the greatest anomalies. Some by ignorant ass choice, some by deviance, some because they think they know what they're doing and like it. They're anomalies. And they're not meant to last or exist. Take it however you want. It ain't on me. I ain't got nothing to do with it. It is what it is. I'm only a mouthpiece. That's it. Per se. But I'm going to read to keep myself invigorated. Because I can care less. Like I said, I can go and hit the work, be done with all this. Go to the mountains and watch everything unfold, regardless of how it affects even there. Mountain going in or going under or whatever. I think y'all really think I care, do you? I don't think y'all know what the term care actually alludes to. And that's what I'm talking about. The foundation of existence is so prudently it's an anomaly. Right? It says about 5 minutes. So believe whatever it is you need to believe, whatever that alludes to. The fact that today, he takes seniors out and he does all their stuff, and he takes them to the most decent places. And I told him, I says, yo man, don't be doing no Soil and Grain because you're kind of geeky. He started laughing. No. I was like, damn, you knew exactly what I was saying. He says, no, trust me, I do this so much. I get a lot of things that are questioned, especially after the video. And he said this of that healthcare driver or whatever trying to have sex with the old woman who had dementia. You know, it's pretty sad, but it is what it is. It's all anomalies. So I will continue until I know otherwise. They don't stop nothing, trust me. when you got individuals who like things plugged up their backside and weird stuff and poop parties and all that, which doesn't amaze me at all. And those are not even anomalies. Those are that's just stupidity. I mean, look at it. Facebook worries about you calling somebody who's being racist a monkey, but they love having this little Spanish, French, whatever he is, putting up homosexual anime of pooping and farting and everything, and he's got damn near 1 million followers. It's mind-boggling, isn't it? But that tells you who's in control of the platforms. Ex-IDF and goofy fake monkeys of the soldiers of government and all the other side by side. And that's the whole thing of it. What boggles my mind are the Chinese or Filipino Taiwanese who get involved for pay to sit there in what they call garbage phones, to line them up 25 and hook all into systems, sit there and monitor, and can't even speak English but doing it in Chinese, and that's why y'all get that grafting kind of dumb talk, bots and all that other dumb stuff. You know, I guess they think they're making sense or being disruptive. It's just the dumbest thing. Like I stated, you know, it doesn't bother those of us who really know. It's like a false genesis. You know? Anyway, how y'all guys doing? So when I get over here and park, it's about another 3-4 minutes. Then I'm gonna go ahead, sit for a minute, get everything situated, get my lime water ready, a little honey in it so I can work out, drink a little sparkling water, and get in the gym, get my last little workout so I can get back and cook me a nice fat steak with mushrooms and garlic, with some beef tallow, you know, give me some arugula salad, just raw with some lemon juice on it, you know. So I can watch the little monkeys run around, afflicted, emotionally disturbed and upset and all emotional about nothing. They got pies over here. I still like me some pie. Donuts, y'all know that. Donuts is one of my weaknesses. Donuts, man. I don't have any, but damn. I don't eat Krispy Kreme, Dunkin's, all that, because I remember the month they started, when I was looking, these fake Zios started adding soy, that black mold folic acid that don't do your body no good, doesn't do your body any good, and they're still putting it in even organic stuff. This is how stupid the system is. You would think these monkeys would be like, okay, we're not going to do that no more. RFK. Anyway, and I guess y'all think it has no effect on you. That's like the Spanish flu, right? I bet a lot of y'all think the Spanish flu happened in Spain. It has nothing to do with Spain. It has everything to do with fake ass New York, the Rockefeller University now, all right, that goofy place, and an experimental damn drug that they shot up and killed over 2 million people. These are bastards. And y'all still going to get the flu shot, huh? Pathogen. Oh, they just started giving them out free. How many years ago? You better get the pneumonia shot. Then you wonder why your grandmammy just all of a sudden got sick the keyhole over. To each his own. Hypothetical. I was telling y'all months ago, hell, over a year, I was telling people 10, 20 years ago, you know, if you want to kill these so-called cancers, these parasites that the cancer membrane holds and keeps locked in, until these worthless doctors do a biopsy and releases them, then feeds them with a whole bunch of x-ray we invented, assisted, and makes your muscle deteriorate so that way they can feed faster and spread these bucktards. Anywhere from 100 to 300,000 frequency would kill all of them. But that's why you think they got 5 to 6, up to 10G now. Let me stop. I didn't know what I was talking about then, and I don't know what I'm talking about now. Let me just shut it up. If I was in their circles, obviously there's a lot more I would like to say that I wouldn't say, I can say, but I wouldn't even be mentioning this stuff because I actually look at a lot of people as just ignorant. Even the individuals who want to get paid to do nothing, you know, sadly, but I'm speaking truth. I'm not making it up. I will not lie to you. I have no purpose and there's nothing to gain in lying to you. It ain't stroking my ego. I told y'all, look into the God killers, look at the ego, look at the demons or the terms and where they come from, the origin. Y'all still believe in Napoleon. Because sometimes some things come good, right? When it's based on terminology. But when you learn the real name, you realize that you've been giving factors of information, or we call it energy, information, to the dark, to the void, to the artificial God. Or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. All this stuff is made up to me. It don't mean nothing to me. So, like I said, you know, it's to each and every one their own. So let me put this thing up here. I'm not gonna keep this running. To keep the blah 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 the sun off of my phone. For some reason, the AI is too stupid, and it wants to heat up the phone real quick now. Oh, these damn weirdos coming out of California. There's so many. Don't walk like you're tough. Your stomach's bigger than your butt. I don't mean to be talking bad. I just don't like the mentality. I touched it by accident. That thing's polymer. I mean, it's mylar, and it, you know, yeah. All right, let me mix up my little workout drink. I have a vegan cookie. Leave me alone. It's vegan. I ain't eat it. I'm gonna give it the tea. And it smells so good. I ain't lying. I ain't eating. I want to eat it. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm not trying to convince myself. Oh man. Alright, I got all my stuff here. I'm just trying to make sure I got what I need. So I can go in here. I'm gonna use a little bit of lemon, no lime today. Throw it in the fridge there. And I'm gonna drink my path water. I haven't drank this, well no I'm not. I'm gonna drink my German sparkling water. Right now, just a little bit. I was amazed that I was able to find Gerolsteiner. Yeah. Oh, I know things. I don't speak on everything, and I don't always share everything. Sips. Oh my God. For those who know, know. For those who don't know, I'll find out. I had to hook up something in my truck in case somebody wants to reach in. Yeah, I had to do something. And it can't be turned off. That's the beautiful thing. Got it from a good friend of mine in a certain state. I actually had to go to somebody else's place. I had to pick it up, however I had to pick it up. Very simple to install. It can't be turned off. It can't be blocked. I'm gonna put 3 of them in my cab and put a couple around the vehicle. I just thought I'd put that out there. So this right here, tough aluminium. This is purified water with electrolytes paste, pH 92. We're gonna raise it up to about 12 by putting a little lemon in it. I would transfer it to a plastic container or a glass if I had it. Well, I have one, but it's in storage for hiking and stuff like that, which I could drop it on the ground and blah, blah, blah. But Oh my goodness, this is like, y'all have no clue. So right before I go in, I'm gonna go ahead and put a tablespoon of lemon juice. Because it's aluminum, even though it has a protective coating, which is not dangerous to you and everything in it, it's perfect for the exercise. So one of these for exercise and you're good to go. So I'm going to get an apartment, probably not next month, but the month after. I've been talking with some people. Still got to get the land. And I'm just going to do what I got to do. Roughly here, we're about anywhere from 12 to 3,000 feet up above sea level, which is not nowhere near enough. But I really would like to transfer everything up to Jerome and some other place, because it's indicative of me camping, hiking, and over the next couple of years, it'd be, without me talking about all this stuff, if I get the numbers is not so much a thing. I was pushing for 35, I'm pushing beyond that now because they want to mitigate factors like they're in control, and they are not in control of anything. I've decided whether I'm going to tell the story or not, and it doesn't matter to me. I don't need to believe or disbelieve. I am aware of enough stuff. So I've seen enough, even in the physical, and I'm not going to get into that because there were some things that had me kind of like not wanting to breathe. Like, that's all I'm going to say. But I had no problem with the breathe, whatever that means, for you lung haulers. Yeah. So I decided to go ahead with the Sprouts Organic Lemon Juice, which is always pretty decent, even though the haul is kind of the same from other companies, depending on what's going. But usually it's pretty decent. And then I'll throw it up. I got me a nice cooler, 46 quart. I meant to get the 57, but 46. Then I'll order the freezer refrigerator one. I'll order it. I'll get one next month. I'm not in a rush. Because when I'm working a swing shift and it's hot, I'm going to have to get some kind of way. I'm going to have to facilitate sleeping in the daytime within this thing. And it is pretty hot up there. Even with the fan, even if I sleep butt naked. So, like I stated, I'm going to have to do a lot of work and get it to its next position. You know, if I was over there with Witchcon, I could have done a lot of stuff already, which was my plan, to be in the back working, you know, on this regularly. But it is what it is, you know? So I'm gonna go in here and get my little wobble on, finish up the exercise from yesterday, because I don't want to push too hard, even though tomorrow morning's orientation. I think they want me to work on the 4th. I'm like, what the hell for, when I need to start a whole week, you know? I don't need a one-day pay. Like, you know, that's the mindset for the young, I guess. Indoctrinated, some stupid procedures, whatever. So I'm gonna voice that. Hopefully they listen. But yeah. And then I was looking at my Gmail, and I think they sent me something as well, Sprouts. And I got a couple other things. Like I said, I'm about 60, and they were talking about, like, I'm not gonna be some damn correction officer, bro. Come on, you can be a correction officer. Oh yeah, whatever, man. Just do that. You know. Thanks for the donation again too. I don't know where's my people at. Cookies, no. cookies is the thing, man. How many cookies though? It's only one. Yeah. Steak night tonight, absolutely. Yeah. Awesome, man. Awesome. Vanessa, Sabir, that sounds like my homie, man, from back in East Orange. Kyle, that's all you got to say? Yeah, like you're gonna live, you're gonna be young. Actually, I look better than what you consider old. I've had silver gray hair since high school, so I look pretty old because of my beard, dude. I'm probably 1,000% better shape than you. All my inner workings, I guarantee, is better than yours. Take it however you choose. But you would think you would be more intelligent, young one. And I was talking about college again, and I've been getting noted because I want to finish one of my degrees. So that's for next summer, I think. Well, based on the semester cycle. So yeah, I've been getting some stuff, which is pretty decent. But my thing is, I want to work the days. That night crap, I'm pretty much done with. Park ranger is my thing. I like communicating with people. Planet Fitness has openings. I know. Everybody's like, come there and work. Come there and work. I don't know. This Mailbox is not monitored. Stop sending me whatever. You ain't gonna do what needs to be done, man. Yeah, but yo, Jermaine, what's up? What's going on, beloved? We got some good, pretty cool people up in here, man. You might want to go back and check out the first, so-called 18, 20 minutes. Anyway, I want to read a little bit, and I was waiting for some more people to come in, but you know what the day is, Thursday. I guess everybody's acting like it's a Friday. I don't know what they're acting like, but I just want to read a little bit of the Power of Now. Then I get in here and get my workout on, you know what I mean? So I can get back and cook my steak because it's kind of late. So I really want to get into it, all right? Doing your degree, that's cool. Yeah, never really late. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm already college educated, but I hate that college stuff because I know more. The professors just get mad and shut up. So I used to be like, why are you going through all that when you can simplify it by saying this? But it has curriculum. I'm like, that's what's got everybody delusional. And then a lot of this stuff is not going, when they intern stuff, this stuff ain't going to even help them. It's like wasted. It's like when you look at other countries based on democracy, they don't even pay for college. It's these dumb fake politicians, these bastards. Y'all fight over. It's amazing y'all fight over these people when none of them done any good. That's why I don't. That's why I have a story to tell. I don't get none of that. I can't deal with marginalized minds that have been eradicated. That's why it's important that I share the little things that I share. Because I don't want to speak too roughly. It's not about shock the system no more. But let me go ahead and read this, all right? Hey, Don, what's up, beloved? Let me read this, and then y'all take from it and make what you want. Now, Last in the Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Okay? By Eckhart Tolle. Excellent book for those who want to find other ways practical to raise their conscious, whatever, Ramana, whatever. Like a vehicle, right? Gravity's not real. We went over does it matter when we look at the inner purpose of your life's journey and all that, but this is what I really wanted to get at. The past cannot survive in your future, all right? Let's turn it down a little bit. It's busting out in here. All right, so I had read when it said, you mentioned that thinking or talking about the past unnecessarily is one of the ways in which we avoid the present. But apart from the past that we remember and perhaps identify with, isn't there another level of past within us that is much more deep-seated? We're always looking for something deep and it's not. But anyway, I am talking about the unconscious past that conditions our lives, especially through early childhood experiences, perhaps even past life experiences. And then there is our cultural conditioning, which has to do with where we live geographically and the historical time period in which we live. All these things determine how we see the world, how we react, what we think, what kind of relationships we have, and how we live our lives. How could we ever become conscious of all that or get rid of it? How long would that take? And even if we did, what would there be left? Now, reason why I'm reading this is not to, because I know people quander and think this. Well, if there was a reset, how in the hell did all those people die if they didn't fight back? Said they didn't fight back, but who or what were they fighting? Were they fighting the illusionary themselves? Did they kill off one another thinking they were fighting a bigger enemy? Or there was something else at play? These are the things y'all should bring into the circles of a communion or communique, and then research, and then you see what you find. Now let's look at this right here. What is left when illusion ends? That pretty much is the illusion. We always facilitating all these different things to make ourselves relevant, hypothetically, questionably, or in another facet, whatever that may be. There is no need to investigate the unconscious past in you except as it manifests at this moment as a thought, an emotion, a desire, a reaction, or an external event that happens to you. Whatever you need to know. It's funny, like people go on, they do this criminal, they have Antifa, they riot, but whenever they catch one of you, it's you who has to be dealt with, and you who have to deal with the consequences of your actions. Even amongst the liars, even their actions, there's consequences. Whatever you need to know about the unconscious past in you. Now, the challenges of the present will bring it out. If you, again, the challenges of the present will bring it out. If you delve into the past, it will become a bottomless pit. You cannot imagine. There is always more. You may think that you need more time to understand the past or become free of it. In other words, that the future will eventually free you of the past. Well, why would you keep looking at the past if the future didn't free you from it, which is always in the moment or the steed? We're supposed to remember the past, not to repeat it. Yet, what is happening? And if we're going to eventually free ourselves, that means we're already free. We just haven't accepted it. So we don't move as such. Anyway, I'm not going to give you too much. This is a delusion. Only the present can free you of the past. More time cannot free you of time. Yeah, how does that work? Access the power of now, the moment. That is the key. None other than the power of your presence, your consciousness liberated from thought forms. And that's where you get the word liberal, meaning liberated, which was a woman's movement for Zionists, and has nothing to do with anything based on the rule of thumb and everything else. And y'all think liberal means something else when it's everything of Marxism, and it just goes on. Fascism, and it's all one and the same thing. So deal with the past on the level of the present. See how you got more something? Because y'all think it's there's something to liberal and conservative when it basically created by the idiot who's got you all fighting each other. So deal with the past on the level of the present. The more attention you give the past, the more you energize it, and the more likely you are to make a self out of it. Look, make a self out of it. Don't misunderstand. Attention is essential, but not to the past as past. Give attention to the present. Give attention to your behavior, to your reactions, moods, thoughts, emotions, and fears, as well as desires, as they occur in the moment, the present, the now. There's the past in you, if you can be present enough to watch all those things, not critically or analytically, but non-judgmentally. Y'all can't do that. So when you do that, you create more somethings. How can you avoid the past and not repeat it? When you're in a reprobate state of mind, existing, you think in the moment, but you're looking at the future, dwelling upon the last, manifesting it as to change the future when you haven't even dealt with the moment, the now, that would, if you really dealt with it and challenge yourself with it, The past would only be a remembrance for the purpose of not repeating it in the future, to which the future is unimportant because right now is all that matters. Then you are dealing with the past and dissolving it through the power of your presence. You cannot find yourself by going into the past. You can't. You find yourself by coming in the presence, because the majority of you will never remember anything, unlike a few of us. Isn't it helpful to understand, questioning, isn't it helpful to understand the past and so understand why we do certain things, react in certain ways, or why we unconsciously create our particular kind of drama patterns in relationships and so on? Kind of said it answered itself. As you become more conscious, response, as you become more conscious of your present reality, you may suddenly get certain insights as to why your conditioning functions in those particular ways. For example, why your relationships follow certain patterns. And you may remember things that happened in the past or see them more clearly. That is fine and can be helpful, but it is not essential. What is essential is your conscious presence that dissolves the past. That is the transformative agent. So don't seek to understand the past, but be as present as you can, okay? The past cannot survive in your presence. It can only survive in your absence. I found that to be very profound as I've read it a few times, and I thought it may be practical and it may assist some of you, okay? All right, I got to get in here and get my little groovy tube on, man. Get my little work on, my jambalaya, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Nitsia, what's up? I mean, Valerie, what's up, mama? Man, you and my great-grandma taught me a lot. You already knew it, beloved. Ocean Black Pictures doing your degree. That's, yeah, brother. I'm going to keep y'all, whenever I ever come across that point in time, I will keep everybody affirmed in it. Like I said, I'm not here to stop nothing. I'm here for the few who's aware that change is possible, but change is always with self. All right? If it was pertinent to what's going on out here to change it, that would have happened. You know what I mean? Appreciate you guys. Share this. Y'all know the Cash App if you want to. I'm still going to work on this thing, this beast, and we're going to get it knocked down. And I ordered a couple of books, so I'm still going to order books. But appreciate the sisters, trust me. And we'll see you guys later.